Hi, Jared Hoyman with VisibleTour.com, and today we are going to tackle speed ramping in Davinci Resolve Studio. It's going to be a simple, quick tutorial. We're going to jump in. I'm going to show you how it's used. And I will tell you ahead of time, it is so much better than Premiere Pro CC. I've been using Premiere Pro for the last 17 years, just recently switched over to Davinci, and I'm going to show you the things that I am learning. And today, I'm going to show you how to speed ramp, and it's going to be very simple. So let's jump right into it. We are inside of Davinci Resolve Studio. I skip the media, I skip the cut, I go right into the edit right here, which is where I start everything. And so we already have the media in here. We're gonna grab one of these shots here. Let's grab this one. This was a recent shoot I did. If you hold down Alt and you hit your scroll wheel down, it makes the timeline a little bit smaller. And so we're gonna kind of figure out where we're gonna be in this timeline here. So in this timeline, we'll say it starts right there. So we'll bring it right up to that point, and then we will bring it there. So if we were to hit the space bar, this is the timeline, and this is what it looks like. So kind of like that little cinematic reveal of the backyard, but that also took 9 seconds. And when you're in real estate photography and videography like I am, 9 seconds is a long time. So we want to do kind of this presentation of the home, and then we want to reveal it kind of quickly. So I would say right about here is where you're going to want to speed it up a little bit. So we're going to scroll in. So you hold the Alt button, scroll upwards on your mouse so we can see the timeline a little bit better. You're going to right click on the clip. You're going to go to Retime Curve, and now that's going to give you the curve there. And then you're going to right click as well. Again, we're going to hit the retime controls. And so now you have the retime controls right here. You're going to want to go right to this drop down and change it to retime speed. And so now you have the speed on there, and we're going to hit a keyframe. So the keyframe starts it, and then we're going to say, let's scroll out a little bit. We're going to say it goes to right about there as the reveal. So maybe even right about there. So we're going to hit a keyframe there. So we have the keyframe from this point to this point. And then all you have to do is just left click, drag it all the way up to speed up that clip. And it will only let you go. Here, we'll scroll in a little bit. It will only let you go to 300% when you do it the first time. Now over here, you can actually change to show more of the time frame. So we can go this direction, and then I can grab it again, keep pulling it up. Now we're at 1000%. So let's show a little bit more, scroll it up, and we'll get to about 25%. So I'm dragging this line to the right to show more of the timeline, and then you could keep dragging it up. So now if we were to play it, we'll play it from the beginning. So spacebar to play, and then it speeds up and goes right there. Now it's pretty abrupt. So what I recommend doing is to have a nice curve on it. So you click on this keyframe, and right now it inclines really quickly from 0 to 2400 in speed. We're going to have a little curve there. So now it is, and we'll do this at the end as well. And so now it's a lot smoother. It is still pretty fast. So what you could do is you grab this line right here, and now you're pulling it away and making it a lot more of a curve. You can do the same thing over here as well. Oh, we'll get that. So now you got the decline. So if you spacebar, it's a little bit smoother. Now this isn't fully rendered out, so it's not going to look smooth on the timeline until it's rendered out. But that's all you have to do. So boom, And right here, this is why they call it a speed ramp, because it looks like a ramp. You're just going right up and then you're coming right down and it's smooth. So that's pretty much it. This is the easiest way to do a speed ramp in DaVinci Resolve Studio. I find it a lot easier than when I did it in Premiere Pro. It's more intuitive, you got a lot more control. So let me know in the comments below, did this help you? This is a quick tutorial. Now, if this is something you're interested in and you want to learn more about DaVinci Resolve or cameras and video, feel free to subscribe below and like this video. I'm going to be doing a lot more DaVinci Resolve kind of introduction from fresh noob eyes. And if you don't have DaVinci Resolve, you can download it for free. There is a free version out there. Now, the studio version does allow you to do a little bit more. And so I ultimately do recommend that if you are going to go full in, then do buy the studio. It's only a one-time payment of $295. But the free version will at least give you a feel of if you like it. And if you're coming from Premiere Pro, it's not hard. And you're looking at a guy that's been doing it for 17 years. So again, Jared Hoyman with VisibleTour.com, and I will see you in the next video.